Alright, so I'm going to do a quick video on how to disassemble and put back together the Dye R2. I've had a handful of customers recently hit me up and say they just could not figure out how to take the new hopper apart. It's real simple, you just need to know a few small tricks. And obviously if they couldn't figure out how to find it, we need to do a video and post it on the internet. So here, Dye R2. First thing you do is you'll see on the back, there is one side that has a lock button and one side that says 200 or 260. You slide it the way that you want. So if you slide it the 260, it will open up, and then you have to slide back that same area and close it. To take it off, you slide it to the other side and you just pull up all the way. The hopper is not super fragile. When you hold it, you feel like it's very fragile, but it's actually pretty beefy. This is made of the same material the lids were made out of, which is a real strong material. And some of the parts you just kind of have to force with it. So that pulls out this top part. Here is the part that a lot of people had issues with, pulling out the tray. The old R2 or the R1 you just kind of popped out, but there's a little trick. There's two red tabs in here. The two red tabs you have to slide back before you pull it off. So if you see that, one slid off back, the other one slid back. Then next what you do is you're going to take your thumb and you're going to push it on this red piece on the inside. And you're going to put your thumb there and you're going to take your two fingers and stick them on this shell on the outside, and you're going to pull it back. So you're going to push it there and that pops it up. Now you can see the two little red tabs as they had before in the R1. They kind of make more sense. But just to take it apart, the rest of it's pretty much the same as the R1. You pull off this top part, the actual feed, the bottom plate, the gears, and then you can actually slide this front piece forward and out of the way, and that's how you pull the engine out. Let me see. There you go. So this piece you just kind of pivot back, and this piece you pivot back out of the way, and out comes your whole bottom. And that's where you have your button, your anti-jam fin. Here's the motor right here. Throw it back. Sometimes you got to kind of mess with that little fin so it's in the right place. When you pull the fin back, it should move these gears. Then you can move this all the way around, one tab all the way around, the other tab all the way around. Start with your gears first. Next, your bottom tray. And remember, these still have to be back all the way for your shell to go in. If you push these forward and they're left forward, your tray will not fit in properly. Next, you're going to take the nose and you're going to push the nose towards the front. There is a track along the whole shell. If you see this track right here, that the bottom of this fits into. So you want to be able to bring it in the front. I like to push it towards the front and then hold it down, and then you can kind of clip it in. On first ones, this may be a little harder. You kind of have to like push it back and down into until it's broken in. But after doing it a few times and playing with it, it does get a lot easier. Then you want to make sure you remember to grab those red tabs and push them forward. Boom. And there you go, you're set on. Putting on the shell. Again, I like to use my hand here and push on the back. There's two clips on each side, and you want to be pushing this over so that it slides in the right track. So you've got to push it to the left, otherwise it won't go down. So I'll show you. These are the pins mechanism, and these are the tracks. So if you just put it down, it's not going to go in. You actually have to push it over to the left. I pinch in this shell with my fingers right here, however you want to do it, and then you can push it. I'm going to take off the lid real quick, show you that. The lid is pretty simple. You have this little latch that pulls these two pins back. When you put it back on, there's a little slot down here at the bottom. You want to put it in an angle, and you want to try to get it in those two holes. It actually takes a little time to line those up for me sometimes, but this time I did it perfectly. Please comment in the video if you have any other questions about the Dye R2. Let us know what you think about it if you've shot one, and go ahead and shop at yourpbfriend.com.